even a week. Because you come back, you leave with your grass a little cut, and you come back with this. So we must have, I don't even think we got that much rain because a lot of the stuff that we had didn't really make it. Let me show you this. We actually, the raised bed did a little bit better, but everything we had in our mound that was growing, when we left, we came back here and the rain didn't do us any justice. Couldn't get enough rain to hold us over till we got back. So we're gonna have to take a loss on that this year. Hopefully next year, I'm gonna have irrigation everywhere I got something growing. We're gonna go over to our okra and onions, and we're gonna let Bev take these out because without any water, they just didn't do well with us going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and harvest all of those, leave the watermelon in the raised bed with the okra, and we'll try to see if that's gonna work going toward the fall. So give us a second, we'll be right back. All right, so here we are. The beautiful Bev's is in town. And you can tell just based off of the way the okra is growing that we actually deal with that shaded out spot right here. And then over here it starts to get a little bit higher, which it gets more sun. That's all that means. But these are still bush varieties. We left that watermelon in. And I'm gonna show you why she's doing that. We left that watermelon in and got a little watermelon over there. So that's nice to see and to have. Don't know what it's gonna do because we wasn't here to water. So a lot of times with watermelons, if you miss watering them on the right schedule, they'll kind of deform a little bit. So don't know if they're gonna deform. Those that super small, we probably can just leave those. Let's just get all the ones we really can like you can cut up. So we're gonna go ahead on and try to get all these onions up. Some of them put on some size, a little bit bigger than what it was when we planted them. The white ones did better, but of course, by it being so dry, a lot of them just kind of fizzed out. You can see right there, they just fizzed out on us. We may try these again with a fall planting. Some of these I'm gonna try to leave, and hopefully the ones that are standing up real good, hopefully they can go to seed. I want to see how that works. That way we can get our own seed. I saw Deep South Homestead. I saw Mr. Danny actually do a couple from seed, and it actually turned out to me were some pretty nice size. So I'm looking to actually try to start doing that. So you can see, looks like little baby onions up in there.
Good for potato.
Yeah. I think we paid like $2 a bag. And I don't know. I wonder if you can replant these. I don't know much about onions, so we're getting into it, understanding about them. Uh-oh, y'all, she's standing in my bed. She's standing in my bed, everybody. She's standing in my bed. Oh my God. Oh, there she goes. She got up. All right.
I'm out.
We do got one patch of weeds right there, and usually Bells can pull that out pretty easily, right? Is that the one that you can pull out pretty easy? Usually? Yeah. Because it's just one big center over there in the center part. We'll get that later then, I guess. We'll get those weeds later. Let me help out over here while you're doing that. I guess, I don't know which ones I want to leave though.
Oh, I could have looked this one.
Yeah, try to leave some that's standing up. Like some white and some yellow. Just a couple, like 2 or 3. But it's starting to look a little bit better around here. We've been cutting grass for the last 3 days. Oh my goodness. It's working us. Finally getting back into the swing of things, huh?
Those ones are good. The back,
Try to leave most of those.
yeah, those are good to leave. This ones are really
Crowded out. Yeah.
It like started to
Oh yeah, kind of
water out like
water
that.
is kind of mildewing them up. Mm.
But those ones are going to stay.
And we're just trying. We don't know. I mean, I'm sure the onion seeds have to come from somewhere. I don't really know. But the good thing about it is when you're gardening is when you really start to learn more and more about plants. And most people have already learned this already is that your okra during the heat of the summer, we're in July now, during the heat of the summer, look at that. They've been under the same drought conditions as the rest of this garden. The watermelon's doing okay. It's not doing its best because it needs a little water, but it can handle the heat. But those okra, no water, straight heat. Even the bugs have stopped eating on them because it's too hot for the bugs. It's been too hot even for the bugs. So they've even left them alone. And the okra doesn't really slow down from pests eating on the leaves or anything. I never really see where anything really hurts them, where they like start dying. Once they put on that size, they're growing so fast, so productive. These, you see those long ones, we're gonna probably have to take them off. And that's only because we weren't here when they started. We like them this size.
Small size.
We like them this size, right there on the top. Those are just too long and hard at that point. So I think, I don't know if Belle's gonna try to let them go to seed. I think to me it's too early to allow them to go to seed. It's just wasting energy. Go ahead and take that off, throw it in your
Yeah,
compost.
they're okay. Like, I mean, that thing is already pretty much hard enough to go to seed. So I'll just take it out and throw it on one of them.
Yeah, you can always throw it on the plant, throw it to the chickens, let them nibble on it, stuff like that. Look at that. Work. Work, ma'am. Oh, that bed looking so much better. Can we get those watermelon back in the bed?
Yeah.
I like to keep them in the bed so that way I can actually weed eat around the outside of that bed. Just watch your hand while we're moving them, those vines. Did they go under that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect. That way it's easy for me to weed eat around these beds. Keep that watermelon in that raised bed. Yeah. All right. I think we're getting a handle on it now, y'all. I think we're getting this one back under control. So we got one bed down and a few more beds to go. Thank y'all for watching the Grow Family Network. It's an everyday thing. When you take a vacation and come back, you got to get back in the rhythm and you got to get going fast. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, grow, grow, grow. Peace.